When I was growing up in the 70s, living in the middle of the desert, I remember wearing jeans to the beach when it was 100 degrees out. I was so self-conscious about my legs that I made everyone around me miserable looking at me wearing jeans. In fact, I remember somebody was so kind. She had a bathing suit and shorts and a tank top and offered to like share her clothes. So she just wore the swimsuit and I wore the shorts. Uh, yeah, I just didn't, I didn't want anybody to see my legs. I actually remember skipping PE in junior high, which is now called middle school, so I wouldn't have to wear shorts in front of people because of my self-consciousness. But looking back, my legs were not a problem. But nobody had ever given me a framework for understanding my body's design. That framework exists, and once you have it, the mystery goes out of getting dressed. Dressing for your body type is the most effective way to stop fighting your closet. My style DNA framework starts with your personality and aesthetic, but it works because everything harmonizes with your body's design. Today, I'm going to give you one simple style line principle that makes everything make sense. If you're new here, the Myers-Briggs Key to Signature Style is a free video masterclass that connects your personality type to your style choices. You can find the link in the show description, and it's the foundation for my entire Discover Your Style DNA program. So, most style advice treats your body as a problem to be solved. Minimize this, hide that, disguise the other thing. And that's not design intelligence, it's damage control. Your body has a design. That's the D in the acronym style DNA. It's the intersection of your body's specific line, structure, and fit particulars. Dressing for your body type means understanding your design and making choices that harmonize with it, not fight with it. So here's that simple principle that makes this work. Fit where you're smaller and space where you're larger. So a fit and flare dress is a clear example. It's cinched through the waist, so works for a person who is small in the waist, and then it releases through the hip and thigh, allowing more space there. It works because it's following the body's actual shape rather than fighting it. And that principle applies to every body and every fit challenge. Here's where the principle gets practical. We're looking at three areas today that are some of the most common body areas that people feel self-conscious about or ask questions about. So those are the tummy, bust, and thighs. But the strategies underneath each one kind of come from the same place. It's all harmonizing with your body's actual shape. So if tummy is your area that you're concerned about, choose styles that bypass the waist with and then sort of skim rather than hug through that area. Some of those things would be like an ovalized dress. You're not trying to hide, you're just choosing a style that has space where your body needs it. You can also drop the waist with like a jacket, a belt or a yoke, something where the design is free through the waist and then comes back in below it. and that shifts the visual line lower and gives your body more space to breathe. You can also, this would be, you can translate this into all kinds of other areas, but if you use darker colors or matte finishes in the area that you don't want to draw attention to, that is helpful because lighter colors and shiny fabrics kind of advance towards you. Darker, more muted, or matte fabrics recede. Okay, and I'm just going to throw this in as a bonus. Anywhere you use a diagonal line, the diagonal line is like magic. So if you can put diagonal lines around or through the tummy area, we've had various styles of jackets that have like diagonal lines in, like moto jackets or cutaway jackets, that type of thing. That's just a bonus. Okay, so bust is another area that some women are concerned about minimizing um, or yeah, not highlighting maybe. And the biggest thing with bust to make it like fit in with the rest of your look is just wearing a good bra. Well-fitting, supportive bra. Get refit every 10 pounds. This is going to help you have the silhouette that you're looking for. And this is true for everybody, regardless of body type. Here's a thing that I didn't realize until I began to specialize in this stuff, which is choose lower necklines. So like a higher neckline makes your shoulders look broader and your bust bigger. So if modesty matters, most people who have a larger bust prefer like a V-neck or a lower neckline. But if you need more for modesty, more coverage, you can use like wear a higher neckline, but then use an accessory or a topper to create the line that you're looking for balance on top of it. Another thing to think about is ending your sleeves above or below the bust, but not exactly at it. So a sleeve at the fullest point is like a horizontal line there that's gonna be like an arrow pointing at the widest place. So move it up or down. And then here's mine, thighs. Um, Counterintuitively, the thing with thighs is not to end a horizontal, like a horizontal element. Don't put a horizontal element of any kind at the fullest part of the thighs. And the reason I say counterintuitive is because I think a lot of people think that the trick is you want to hide that area. So they want like a longer top. And then that ends up a lot of times with one that ends right at the widest place, which puts a horizontal line right across the widest point of width. Better to have a top or jacket that ends at the high hip. Choosing A-line, now A-line or wide leg or full skirts, either skirts or pants. But choosing an A-line or wide leg silhouette, that's the same thing we were talking about earlier with fit. So you're small, choosing something that's fitted at the waist, no extra gathers or pleats or anything. And then it's intentionally wide in the places that you need more space. And then this is for everybody. Make your face the focal point. Use a neckline that provides the right balance for your face, interesting earrings. Use a shoe in your hair color that allows the eye to circulate and get back to the face easier. Yeah, so this is just a general principle. I think your face should always be the focal point of every outfit because that's how people connect with you. So I have Style DNA Labs meeting this Saturday, April 25th, and the topic is these fit challenges. And there's still space for you. You can sign up on my website on the events tab. So we'll go deeper over all of this live. You can bring pictures, outfits, you can bring your own questions. So you to any topic, not just the three we covered here today. So you could figure this all out on your own time, or you can just bring questions and I will answer them from this framework, and that will collapse your time to figure out your own issues significantly. The link to register is also in the show description. So, how do you know if dressing for your body type is actually working? This is where a lot of women get stuck. They try something on, they're not sure, and they put it back or buy it anyway and never wear it. Here is the diagnostic. Here's how you can tell if something fits you. Put put on the garment on your body and then look for horizontal lines in the fabric. Now, if you see vertical lines in the fabric, like folds, that means usually that it's too big. If the fabric is pulling horizontally, that means it's too small. And that's not a style problem. That's nothing wrong with you. That is just a garment that doesn't fit. And a lot of times that will be because the garment itself has shrunk. So here's something simple you can do this week to integrate these principles into your wardrobe. Pull out one thing out of your closet that you're not sure about and try it on. Look for those horizontal lines. If the fabric is pulling, the garment's too small, and that's your answer. Don't like I would discourage you from thinking, that you're going to keep it for a little while and lose weight, although I definitely understand the impulse behind that. If the fit's good, check where the design lines fall and see, is it harmonizing with your body's shape? Because your body's design was never the problem. You just need a framework that actually accounts for it. And that's what we're building here. Thanks for being here for Signature Style Systems. Have fun being you, and I will meet you back here again real soon.